Okay, it's about 5 o'clock and I've just made it to Gunnerside and I am on my way to Gunnerside Gill to do some wild camping. Woohoo! Wild thing! So anyway, walk along this break. I'm still in the town, just parked over there. It's quite surprising I thought it was. Come down some really country roads in the middle of nowhere. There was loads of cars. This pack is heavy. I would say it's actually quite close to 18 kilograms. Not 100% sure why, but I had to switch out from my usual blue pack because the seams are starting to come undone. So I've got my ultra expensive oldie backpack on. I will need adjusting it, but I think it's only about a 3.5 mile walk, so I can suffer that weight for that long. Saw some beautiful open countryside on the drive here. Lots of lovely hills. And so forth. No phone signal, so I can't text home at the moment, and I shall keep looking. And being a Tuesday, it should be hopefully no one there. I should have it all to myself. Right, half a mile in. I'm feeling the weight of this backpack, I can tell you. A little bit overgrown, although you can see footprints. There's obviously been people through here. A little bit muddy. Got some stream inlets to cross over. I mean, there's rocks and that, so it's not that you have to go in the water. And it's really warm, so I'm going to have to take my jacket off in a minute. Oh, I saw something there, might have been a rabbit. Might be on the video actually. So I'm in no hurry, like it doesn't get dark till about 8:30ish anyway. So I'll be well there by then. I set off at 5. I anticipated, because I had a backpack, it was going to take me about 2 hours. But I think my pace is a little bit slower than that actually. So we shall see. I just walked up that bit of a hill, so I was bending down looking at the ground, and then bammo! Nearly knocked myself out. This pack isn't very well balanced either. Wobbles a bit. It's best someone used this one. It's quite long and skinny really. I think I need one that's, oh, sorry about my finger. River's down there. I think I need a pack that's more wider and short, you know, to suit my physique. God, I'm warm. Go through that one and through that one. Why didn't they just put one in that wall? There you go. They mined lead here. And these were the dressing rooms where the lead ore was crushed and sorted before it was sent to be smelted into lead. And that's them up there. And I'm going that away. There we go. Caution mine shafts. Please take care. There are abandoned mine shafts on this land. Oh no, I'm not climbing up there. Thank God for that. Really slow going. Ooh. Little waterfall down there. I'm going that way. I've seen that many rabbits, but as soon as they hear me coming, they scatter. On one field I must have seen about 10. Anyway, I'm going up that way. Right, now look between the two, the gully in the distance. I don't know if you can see it. There's some more ruins up there. That's my destination. Oh, thank goodness for that. Surrender Bridge. Yep, that's where I've come from. Gunnerside and that's where I'm heading. Should we just round that corner actually? That points directly down there. Well, I'm not going directly down there. So I guess I go round. Yeah. I made it. And I'm going to set my tent up about just there. I can use that as a table. I can look at that as the sun goes down. Took me longer than I thought, but it's a nice walk, except for the only thing that's carrying this pack just slows me down. I need to get some water, so I can probably access it over there. Actually, I might go and have a look and see what the camping bit's like over there. Right, the tent is up. It's so there is quite a little bit of a breeze. I wouldn't want this to try and do this if it was really windy though. And I'm really glad I got my super duper warm jacket, so it was worth the extra weight. Has me food and cookers and everything. Yeah, I even bought some eggs on the table that I'm going to start organising. I'm going to go down and get some water now, and then I'm going to I know why my bag was a bit heavier, because I brought several cookers. I'm going to experiment. Oh, I need to find a little chair. Anyway, sun is going down, so I need to top up with water before it gets dark. So the water is brown here, but I've used my travel tap to filter it. I also will be boiling it because I'm making cups of tea with it. But yeah, so let's see how that works out. Okay, for my main course is a turkey mince and vegetables thing that I made at home and frozen, and it's still actually quite cold and solid in the middle. I'm going to try it, heating it on these large tea candles, tea lights or whatever they are, on one of these fold out burners, which I haven't used before. Just see how it works. I've got another cooker here that I can always change it if it's not going to work. So I'll get that on now, because I imagine that will take quite a while. And then I'll get some water on and make a nice cup of tea. Keep getting gusts of wind. And I was sitting over here. The next thing I saw my thermos rolling down the embankment into the... I was standing there going, no! Anyway, I launched a search and rescue, and I saved it. Whether it still works because it fell on the rocks, I don't know. But I saved my thermos. Right, I had to move from cooking from over there to over here. And I had this one here, I had the candles in, but we had some really windy gusts. I mean, it seems to have died down now. Blew the candles out, wasted time trying to try that. So I put four fuel cubes in there, set them alight with some cotton wool and Vaseline, and plunked the pot on, and flames licked around the side, as you can see, has melted some of the handle, and but by the time they'd burnt out, it was all hot and ready to eat, so that was good. Trying fuel, biofuel in this box thing. You can either use it as a wood burner or a fuel, liquid fuel. It's crap, keeps falling about quite dangerously actually, because I had it together, sat it all there, put the fuel in, lit it, went to put the pot on it, and the thing just fell apart. Possibly more practice needed, or you know, prep Chinese stuff. Anyway, so I knew things might happen, so I brought me Primus and as a backup, which is good because I've managed to boil some water, and I'm going to have a cup of tea after all that palaver. So I've had me hot meal. I was going to make some almond bread, but I'm not in the mood for that faffing around now. So I'll and I did bigger drop of Baileys with me. So I'll have my tea, then I shall top it up again. Then I shall probably retire to the tent. And it is chilly, and I am so glad I bought my thick jacket. But at least this gust of wind seemed to have stopped for now. It's so annoying trying to cook with these gusts of winds, because it was just blowing their windshield around. I had that around there, and it was just blowing it all over the place. I mean, it's very light. That's the whole point of the light, so you don't have to carry something heavy. But yeah, it's nice looking out over at these hills. So right, I've retreated to the tent because it's starting to get some little bits of showery. I wasn't predicted to shower. But there you go. So, and it's all my junk all down that side. Still got to put my sleeping bag out and that, get me thermals on. But this tent's got a little hanging thing there, so I can put my solar powered light up there. It bangs my head, but it will do. Just for a bit. I've got a thermos of tea somewhere. Oh, there. So I'll reach to drink my tea, have a drop of Baileys, get me thermals on, and snuggle down for the night. I think I might play a little bit of music. For, you know, half an hour or something. And have a snack. So, my sleeping arrangements tonight is I have the sunscreen thing from the car, my self-inflating mat in Tesco's, which isn't padded. I want to get another sleepy mat, but I want to see how much tent camping I'm actually going to do. And it has a little blow-up pillow on it. I don't pump it up high just to give it a bit of comfort. That's me 90p blow-up pillow from Tesco's I got the other day, and sometimes I put that between my knees to because my hips ache sometimes. And my cheap, rather cheap sleeping bag. It's not really very warm at all, but it's only weighs 800 grams. But then I bought a fleece blanket to put inside it. And I have my super duper warm coat on. It's a Craig Hoppers, that's right. Craig Hoppers compressed light. It's a synthetic. It's meant to have the same sort of warmth as a down, but I'm dubious about getting down because once it gets wet or something like that, you know. Anyway, so I've got the thermal top on and just some stretchy pants. I have a hat and gloves if I need to. I've still got that door open, so once that's shut I'm sure it'll probably be a little bit warmer in here. I shall have some music now. I'll be listening to the Bangles and a cup of tea and a bit of Baileys, I think, and it's 9:30 now. Where is noisy? Now 10:41. Turn my music off. Oh, put my coat on. It's a bit chilly, it's a bit windy. So yeah, it's quite chilly in here. But beauty of that river. I should be nodding off soon. Good morning. It's just after 7. Still a breeze. Got a bit cold in the tent last night. Didn't shiver, but yeah, I definitely need to do something about my sleeping system. So cloudy out. I'm gonna make a cup of tea and it's alright. Then it's like gust of wind, so it's really difficult to decide where to set the cooker up. My little stool, a different stool because the other one wasn't very comfortable. This is more comfortable. I won't say it's perfect, but folds down neat. It's heavier than the other stool. It's just under half a kilo. But you can sit on it for a lot longer, I think. And yeah. I spotted these rocks all set up as a wind shelter. That's handy. I was going to go up against the wall, but I thought that might be good. If someone's already set it up, obviously it might work. Just waiting for me water to boil. Got me at the seat. So here's breakfast cooking. Now that isn't spam. Apparently it's turns upside down. Bacon grill. Wind the can round the side like that, see? I don't even know. It sticks to the bottom. So I'll have to use two hands for that. Last time I've used a can like that, where you have to turn the key around. Anyway, looks like it's cooking well. I just flip those little bits of bacon grill. So I flip them over, and I'm cooking it in ghee, which I made myself the other day. Since it was fairly cold, nothing melted. I was going to make almond bread last night, but due to the wind, it was just too much faff. And I was going to think about making it this morning, but again, at the moment it's too much faff. I might have to look at. Sometimes you need to mix an egg and whip it. So I don't think how long you could leave that already mixed without cooking it. I suppose that's an experiment I could try at home. Mix it up maybe the night before and see what it's like in the morning. Yeah. Right, it's now 8:10. I'm eating quite a bit. I'm on my second cup of tea. Once I've had that, I will start packing everything up. And that was my first wild camp. Definitely need to bite the bullet and get a better sleeping mat. Although how often I'll go out camping, I don't know. Because I need a better sleeping bag as well. It's a lot for going out. Spending a lot for going out once in a blue moon. Right, it's me packed up. My rubbish bag hanging to the back of my backpack. It's now 9:45. I'll see if I can put a bit of better pace on it going out than I did coming in. Because the sky does look a bit ominous. Lovely being here. I need to refine obviously my sleeping system and my cooking system. And see what I can do about reducing the weight of stuff. Probably obviously bringing too much stuff. So I can, as I unpack it, I can have a look, well, I didn't use that. Did I really need to take it just in case? Anyway, I shall be shooting off back to the car.